You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry, ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my reaction to Interview with the Vampire, Season 2, Episode 4. Now, before we get into this reaction, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Happy Pride, everyone! We are officially in Pride Month 2024, and we have our first episode of Interview with the Vampire in Pride Month 2024. So I thought I'd get festive, but try to keep it tonally in line with the series. So we've been a little bit darker and a little bit drier with the delivery. But yes, we are back for another episode. Obviously, the background is gayed out, y'all, or I guess bisexual out, if you will. As of course, throughout the month, I'm going to be reviewing queer cinema for my Pride Month series of reviews. We already have Tu Wong Fu up as the opening act, if you will, and plenty more to come. And also, before we get into the recap, next Sunday, I actually am going to be out of town. I will be in Boston for my friend's wedding all weekend next weekend. So my reaction is going to be pretty late getting posted up. I'm hoping to record it when I get back sometime on Monday. And then after the editing process, after everything, it'll be up sometime during the week. So sorry, but next week is definitely going to be a late reaction. I hope y'all will still come back and actually watch it and it doesn't get, 5 views, as if I get much views regardless. But for those of you that are watching along with me, know that I haven't abandoned you. I haven't left. We're just going to be a little bit late. Now, last episode took some interesting turns. And honestly, the series by and large has done this, but last episode really solidified. I used to really love Interview with the Vampire growing up, though I don't think I've actually watched it that many times in full, maybe like two or three. I just have always had really fond memories for it. Now, I hardly remember that film, to be honest. Like, we're heading down a path that I really am struggling to remember what the hell it corresponds with in that OG film. And I haven't read Anne Rice's material, so I'm not pulling off of that. I'm literally just pulling off the 90s movie. And yeah, that's all gone out the window. I feel like I'm watching a brand new story. So the last episode, we were in France, and Claudia had fully taken on this new coven. She jumped in head first, diving into the performances, diving into the culture of it all, happily, with a smile, doing all of the grunt work, while Louie was like, no, I'm not part of this coven, y'all. I work best alone. Have fun doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep doing my own thing. But that doesn't mean you can't do my thing with me, Armand. And Armand entertained it. He entertained it, even though the rest of his coven clearly has it out for Louis, particularly the lead actor of that coven does not like our boy. So as we go on, these visions of Lestat are becoming more and more visceral as we go, to the point that Louis can no longer hide it from Armand, and he spills the beans that he was actually made a vampire and in a long relationship with Lestat, and that he also killed Lestat. Oop, which is against their rules, but it's like, bruh, I'm not part of your coven. So I don't have to abide by your rules. But this sent Louis down a spiral. He killed some poor random gay boy cruising the park and left his body in the park, which they found and really spurred the coven on to be like, we got to kill him. So as they accept and initiate our girl into the coven, they send Armand off to kill Louis. But obviously, we already know he can't do that because he's quite smitten. And instead, Louis bags him a coven leader. Meanwhile, in the present day, we are getting some crazy messages from this man that our boy has met downstairs while he was getting his breakfast or lunch, I guess. It was like raw fish. So we're trying to expose these vampires, telling him about the convergence that is going to happen. He's bugged the entire system. I was confused. I was like, is he working with Armand and Louie? Or were they setting old boy up here, Danny boy up here? What's going on? So I'm still very confused about that entire situation. I'm real concerned about what Claudia has gotten herself into because now they're making her play a child over and over and over again for the rest of her undead life. And that's exactly, I know, what she does not want to be doing. So, yeah, the dream is crashing down pretty quick for Claudia. These vampires are obviously very dangerous. I don't know how they're going to react to the fact that Louis wasn't killed. I think that's about to lead to the destruction of Vampire Theater because we saw that it burns down, clearly. And obviously, Armand is no longer with that coven. So, yeah, I think Louis is the start to the end for them. So we have a lot. We left a lot open-ended, a lot that I'm nervous about, a lot that I'm excited to get to. And I'd really appreciate, as I said last time, if we're going to do sex scenes, can we linger a little bit? Can you let the audience in on the deed like we were doing, please? And I'm also not opposed to a menage a trois vampire edition with Louis, Armand, and Lestat. Just saying. But let's cut the chit chat and get into episode 4. Episode 11. I want you more than anything in the world. Ooh. Well, you look cute, Miss Claudia. At least there's that, hun.
Makes her sad. In fact, I think it makes her mad. And she's like the way
Get it, girl.
And how did she like being infantilized?
Coven life requires a letting go of the self. She carried her water uphill like a seasoned player.
With it.
Hello,
Oh.
baby Lou. Lulu, get away from there!
I'm a birdie. Cheek, cheek, cheek.
Don't make me use this.
Cheek, cheek.
Oh. I love the splash zone. What can I say?
Birdie loves the breeze.
Oh.
Where
Well.
are the canapes?
It's very dark. Not the floating spirit. They put on a good production. I mean, come on now. You gotta give it up.
Mitigated hit.
How did the coven take it?
Mostly with good grace.
Oh, I hate this song like I hate my mortal father.
Y'all are the one who made this for her. What was she sucking?
Open her wings and getting free.
Go do it, baby Lou!
Birdie loves the breeze.
But Claudia, you are the star, honey. You are the reason they come to watch.
I relive every condescending look or fucking comment I have ever had to suffer.
Oof.
Sam,
Yes, Mater?
what are you holding in your hand?
Popcorn bag and a prophylactic.
And why, as the author of My Baby
Prophylactic,
Loves Windows, would you
Lord.
humble yourself thus?
It's a privilege to work in this theater.
Your passion for Lulu, you'll no longer remove your costume. You'll sleep in it, rehearse in
Oh.
it, feed in it, hunt in it. You live with Lulu
Oh.
off stage until she returns to you on stage.
And yet the audience sang along in full voice. Nomadic passion has infected the entire company.
Has it?
Ooh.
Metro might not have noticed. Dispensation from coven membership.
It's Louie. I got a name.
Louis takes all the proper precautions.
Reviews and stuff in the cafe, the salon, on the galleria.
He reads books during Blood Sabbath.
I'll loan it to you when I'm done.
This is not about Louis.
Discipline Claudia for bumping into the scenery, but let Louis run wild. Is it thirst? Is it love?
It's a
What is it
certain
exactly?
kind of thirst, for sure.
Are you companions?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
It's not a companionship. What is it?
It's whatever you want to call it.
An affair? A romance?
Works for me. Companion works too. It's not the word I would use.
no? What would you use?
So it's not whatever I want to call it then.
Oh,
What was my mother's name?
Grace?
Florence.
oh,
Grace was my sister. That's great. This is great. What we got is great.
oh.
Just not a companionship.
Oh, God, how do you manage it? We see each other when we want to. And when we want to be alone,
Wait, where's the secret?
Now he offed your ass. Mm-hmm, you
You
are.
notice how hot the room gets when you two talk about the secret?
Ooh, woo. Hot, baby.
only seems to work when I think of shit that pisses me off.
Oh,
I try and find the vulnerability. I have to get back.
not Jacob Anderson laying there like
I love
that. Oh, voluptuous like. Oh.
I love you.
Not Lestat, the menace in your head.
I love you.
Are you schizophrenic, Louie?
Well,
No.
I mean,
we're not
did
sure
you
yet.
consider yourself schizophrenic at the time?
Perhaps when the book is published, enterprising psychotherapists will write papers.
Until then, you only have Daniel Malloy.
Oh.
He
Oh,
was my
there was that flash
biographer, my
again.
therapist, my murderer.
His breath on the back of my neck.
Ooh,
If I were to
Armand.
reach out and touch
He
his
don't
hand,
like this.
I wouldn't say it was his hand. But it was not his hand.
And you
Okay.
weren't feeling Lestat in the room.
No. And I was not aware he was as present as it seems he was.
Ooh.
But looking
Uh-oh.
back on it now, I can understand it.
Ah.
The
This
vampire
interview is
bond.
causing a rift. A lover's
I was
quarrel.
severing one.
The only ones who survived the fire at the theater?
Oh. Oh.
You weren't provided any information about the fire in our archives.
Ooh.
Told the girl you'd only do her if she had a paper.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Armand?
One of my researchers found it in the Beinecke Library in New Haven. She thinks we're working on a book about
Okay.
the post-war reconstruction of Paris. In direct violation of the third great law, still journaling.
Oh, shit. Y'all need to leave Claudia alone. Let her journal.
Baby Luke.
Why are you lurking?
The Marie Celeste, because her talent disappeared without trace years ago. And Estelle is so far up Celeste's ass that she doesn't need a coffin to sleep in anymore. I do hope there's something juicy in there.
No.
A few things about you. Go on.
Maître has a gravely attachment to the laws. And here lies his daddy Van. Oh, please, don't be so melodramatic. I have bent lawful with at least half the working girls at Le Chabanais, but I am rigorous.
Ugh.
I read it just now, right in front of you.
I hope he actually does like her. Please.
I don't like windows when they close. I
Oh, well.
Ouais, tu m'avais trop payé. Avec des billets froissés, des boucles d'oreilles pleines de sang. I liked you. Well, you moved on from pickpocket? Your French is still ugly. Like your download shit.
I agree.
Ooh.
I just wouldn't say it because it's rude and obvious.
Poets.
Photographers?
Yeah. Me, okay. I showed a little work. Got some love.
Okay.
I don't know what he sees in him. He's not that attractive.
And the waterfall of
Bite your
pretension doesn't flow
tongue.
from his
He is
mouth of dignity.
gorgeous.
Read my mind.
Meanwhile, everyone's fawning over Picasso, but out there on the left bank,
Ooh.
getting shabby hotel rooms and cold
Hater with a
bars,
capital
new generation
H.
ripping
It
apart
ain't
the old
cute.
hoes, bursting into new ones. Not Louis Dulac. I'm out in the streets on the barricades with the avant-garde. Getting monkey.
Cajun drawl, I want to test a theory. Say, New
Or a buffoon. Anything else you want to say, buffoon? I couldn't hear you from the other
Is
side
that
of
what
the
you
table,
wanted?
but you got my attention now. Take your time.
Ooh.
Come on. What? Spit it out. Uh-huh.
I said enough.
Good boy.
Ooh.
You two want to act like
Woo.
fledglings do it in darkness.
I said play if you want to.
Come back.
Bryce,
So are you a dealer or are you an artist, Mr. Dulac?
I like to think I'm maybe both.
Oh, okay, a
Using
businessman.
Or is it night? Mistake then. You caught the soul he is hiding.
Oh.
So, only 5 prints left. You should buy one from me. Sit on it. Sell it to
Oh.
Sally Man when he moves into photography.
Oh.
You get a good price.
Fuck you!
Ooh.
haircut on fire. But
Fragile
some of
artist
these
soul,
aren't
huh?
so bad, Louis.
It's not mine. That's Fred Stein.
Oh. What is happening?
What is this?
Dear, this is a Stein.
I know. Why is it in there?
Probably Rashid confused them.
You told a girl you'd only do her if she had a paper bag over her head. She agreed and you did.
This is embarrassing. I don't want you thinking I was trying to pass them off as mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was an adequate photographer.
What is Armand doing up in here?
Can I get
He's
some
playing 4D
aspirins
chess right
and
now.
migraines today?
Playing chess on everybody. On Louie, on Danny Boy, all of them. All right, Miss Dressmaker. Are you gonna be nice? Are you gonna be nice, Claudia?
I know, my French is terrible.
It's better than the plays. When you went out the window and you cracked your neck.
And then the song came back again.
Oh, wait. I should kill whoever wrote it.
Oh!
Claudia, you need it in the wet room.
I'll be there in a minute. Hey,
I want these two to have a little friendship.
you want to ride home?
Only to find that the light was insufficient when I put it in the bath.
Tell me, mon cher.
A whole goddamn lot. Look at this.
Oh.
And fucking Gordon Parks fella he put in front of me? Guy spends 3 or 4 days with folks before he even picks up a camera. Tell me one thing wrong about this photo.
Well, for one
Let me
thing,
see
I'm
it.
not in
Oh,
Please.
not the narcissism jumping out.
I was wondering if you wanted to take one of our walks.
Okay.
So you spend the
Oh.
day and night in the dress? Are you their hostage?
Kind
More
of.
like they're my family. We're gonna talk about that.
I thought so too, but then you shook so much when I took my shirt off. He gave me food. I'm so boyish. Up and down and up and down. And he has his eyes closed. You know, I said to him, you're
Oh.
making love to me and you think it's wrong to look at me. Inviting a frightened boy to cradle my tits.
Well, I guess that's understandable.
And now I'm a traitor.
choose better man, but you know, traitor. Can't walk around choosing swastikas over, you know, morals. But also Claudia, I want them to be friends, and they're getting close, but that breaks one of the rules. So, what are we gonna do?
Rest. Not the art, the apology. Flex your
Lord
power one night, fire
Armand
up a
is
grand
just
rival
too
in the next.
powerful for his
Big
own
picture,
good.
penal court. I handle folks like Santiago both my lives. I don't need you flying in
Not
like
both my
Vampire
lives.
Papa.
I did it poorly, but I did it for our protection.
I don't like you parading her around in that baby doll dress either. If I may say, it all
Okay,
makes you
say
look
it.
weak.
Okay.
I'm not Lestat, Louis.
Okay.
Oh!
In fact, the donor in the title was my maker. The donation was... what is the modern word for it? In kind. The abuse in the brothel was such that he cannot be sure that is what his parents named him.
Oof.
Into slavery. To the ship's captain.
Great parents.
All fragments shackled on the boat. I served him with all my heart. Basked in his mercy. If a friend wandered into town, I was occasionally donated.
Oof.
The name the coven in Rome gave me after they set fire to the studio. Set fire to my maker. And sent me to Paris. Magnus, who begat Lestat. Lestat, who begat Louie.
Oh?
On and on. And on and on.
Not the poetry of it all.
Am I my history I have endured? Am I the job I do
No.
not want?
None of that.
I do not know anymore.
Oh.
No one has painted me in over 400 years.
Sorry to
I've taken your
disturb you,
picture.
One dark thing after another. Maybe I seek it out. Maybe I chase after it.
Why?
Oh.
There's something broken in me.
Oof.
A
Claudia.
collision in me, like I want to go bang.
Go bang. Or
Oh.
go flagada or go cold. I mean, that's
Okay.
fine. Then you'll be fine again. And then bang. And then okay, and then bang, and just get used to it.
Wow.
Like weather.
You got blood on your...
I bled through. I'm leaving a trail. I'm Gretel.
Oh. Is that her period blood?
Claudia!
Or what blood
The show is a
through?
hit. The show is our cover.
Which is why you run to Louie!
I'll let you whine and have your say. Most in my position would treat you no better than you treated your maker.
Oh.
Let us agree. And the friend you made, you will not see again. Yes?
Ugh. You see, girl? The grass is always greener.
Too old to play Hamlet. Too young to play Polonius.
Ooh.
Know your role, Thesp. Or join your maker in oblivion.
Ooh. Ooh. Armand has had it with these folks. Ready to kill the lot.
You can't think of it as a waste of time, Louis. What's 2
Yeah.
years? I pretended to be an actor for 2 years. Your dalliance with that manipulative gremlin, well.
Ooh.
What is vampire life but poor decisions stacked next to better ones?
Louie!
Speaking
Uh-oh.
of poor decisions.
Louie! Armand knows all about Lestat. How long's he known?
Whole time.
What?
Read
Oh,
Armand's
shit.
first night at the theater.
But you colored it in for him. Painted a picture. Who did the poisoning? Who did the throat cutting?
Oh,
You
shit.
trust Armand.
What about me and you? You and me. Me and you.
New Orleans, unhappy.
Ooh.
Vampire homeland, unhappy. Paris, unhappy.
Except he just threatened me with it.
Yeah, he did.
No, it doesn't sound like him.
Does it sound like him? Oh, I forgot. Love makes you stupid.
Ooh.
Makes you fickle and weak and blind.
Ooh.
Let me guess, he's your companion finally. Him and you and fucking him.
Oh, shit.
Picked another one over me.
Oh, no.
You picked the coven! You left me! Go sit in your choice, sister. Go sit in it.
Oh, shit. Don't burn that one.
The wilderness that is our daughter.
Claudia, girl. Oh. What is this? No, no, no. Hold up. Oh, Lord, what are they doing? No, 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 no.
Drain them in heat. Let their children answer and knock at the door.
Drain them in heat? Loki sounds like the Pride motto. Oh, the words to live by throughout the month of June with the caves. Sir. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna break it off with him, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it had to happen.
Wow.
Doomed. Always doomed. Well, I'm happy you tried.
No, you're not.
That's what you wanted me to say?
Then you say what I want you to say now.
There isn't gonna be a hunt, is there?
What is this? Is he finally finding a way to leave Lestat?
It's my favorite on you.
Really? I didn't know that. Well, it's quite nice, I suppose. Herringbone one.
Why am I transfixed by a make-believe relationship all happening in this man's
You
head?
might not know this, but I had the tailor inscribe your initials on the back side of the ticket pocket. Right here. Your name would always cradle
I mean, he needed to do that. But I loved this version of Louie and Lestat.
You summoned me.
I felt your panic.
Mutiny brewing. Everyone doing what they want when they want. Santiago wants
What's your job?
Others will follow him. You should.
Let him feel like he's your heir apparent. He'll overplay his hand.
Oh, shit.
Everyone will see him for what he is. Or you want something else?
Well, that sounded great. Not what's gonna happen, though.
I want you more than anything in the world.
Oh,
You sure about that, Aaron?
he sure is.
Yes, maître.
Meet back at the theater and stagger your arrivals.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
4. Excuse me?
I take it back.
Take it way fucking back.
It was probably an honest mistake from the start.
Oh, the lovers' quarrel. All this. I don't like this.
Center of coldness in you. Is that what makes you fascinating?
He is digging up a deep, deep,
Don't be afraid.
very dark memory of you.
Just start the tape. Were you?
What is this?
No. I was a 33-year-old man when I became a vampire.
This is a lot going on right now, y'all. Racking my brain just trying to keep up with it all. Oh, shit. What happened in that interview?
Hey, stop!
Warning!
I lost time. Things got a little heated.
With a boy. Things got heated with a boy. I was at home picking.
What the fuck? Ain't no way it ended just like that. Mid-sentence and everything. Okay, well, this episode was something. Whew. Claudia, we knew you were gonna hate that role, obviously. You've been running from that type of thing your whole life, and here you are. That monologue she gave with the dressmaker, with the tailor woman, oh, it was heartbreaking, but also, I mean, here we are again, and I mean, Louis kind of said it. Whether it's New Orleans, whether it's Transylvania, or Paris, the grass is always going to be greener, Claudia. And I think the problem is that's kind of the story of a character that gets turned or young. I mean, the grass is always going to be greener. She never got to grow up even to experience life. So there's always going to be this sense of longing, I feel. So it's really just kind of like set up for a tragedy on her end, and it gets her in trouble. Because here we are, she's getting in trouble again because she's restless doing this same jig over and over in Paris. Thought she had friends, thought she was going to love being part of this coven. She was meeting new vampires, getting to be with these proud vampires, and that new wore off quick. Now they're all out to get her ass, and then Armand is over here threatening her life. Meanwhile, Louie, oh, Louie, my baby Louie. Like I said, like I said in the episode, I really loved Make Believe Lestat with Louie. I don't know. Those are my babies. My OG loves in the show, and I love them here. What can I say? And I know it's all just what Louis wants from Lestat, but I want it too. So I was having fun with it. I was loving it, but it had to stop. I mean, it had to. But what a scene, him kind of making this fictional depiction of Lestat go away. Too bad he did it out in that park. So now that they can get found out and the mutiny can ensue. Probably next episode, right? But of course, we all knew that was going to cause problems too. The whole Armand Louis thing. We saw that they didn't like him before. I didn't realize that they were really trying to overthrow Armand, though. I didn't catch that vibe until this started ensuing, which, ooh, Louis, you're the common thread. But obviously that mutiny is about to go way wrong in all the wrong facets. At least we were sounding like we were ready to chuck the deuces up to this vampire theater anyway. It's just going to happen in a fashion we weren't quite anticipating that clearly will involve a fire. As for Daniel, our Danny boy, what is really going on here? I am so just thrown out of left field on everything in the modern day. Who planted those paintings? Who planted that photography? At first, I was thinking it was Armand. And I actually thought Armand was playing Daniel with those like flashes he was getting of Armand's face. Now, I'm thinking those are memories coming to the surface, obviously, for Daniel. And I don't know, maybe it was that man who suddenly knew all this information and sending files upon files to Daniel. Maybe he had something to do with planting those, or maybe it was an honest mistake from Rashid, or maybe I was right in the first place. Or at the end of the day, I mean, it could have been Louis, because I'm not quite sure Louis is all there in his facilities. We've seen several recollections of him misremembering quite a bit. But now Daniel is getting these files with these interviews, showcasing that initial interview wasn't right. I don't know what they did with that boy, but it was not cute, and he did not remember all that. So I'm also very curious to hear what went down in the original interview. We're hearing carried away with the boy in the heat of the night and all this. Is he like replacement Daniel Malloy? Did Daniel Malloy die? Did they kill his ass? But then he wouldn't have those memories. I don't know. Maybe they like brainwashed this other person to think he's Daniel Malloy. Oh, I have no idea. I don't know. Or they just kind of like brainwash blocked those memories from his brain for what actually went down in that original interview. Either which way, I am very curious to see how that all plays out. I'm very excited and nervous, as per usual, to see how this mutiny goes down, to see how this whole burning of the theater goes down. It's a lot going on. Maybe too much, and I'm super sad that I'm gonna have to wait an extra couple days to even see it. We're getting good, baby. We're getting good. But once more, this episode, we came in after the act, and then we came in on them lovingly shirtless fighting. So we're getting closer, maybe, to the sexy. But come on, give us what we want. Anyway, that was my reaction to Interview with the Vampire Season 2, Episode number 4. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos, including each and every one of my reactions to Interview with the Vampire. Also join in on the discussion. What did you think of this episode? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.